What up guys, Ali here, and welcome to the channel. Now before I get started, make sure to add me on IG at Ali Talks Music, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Now this is part 2 of what happened to Khia. If you haven't watched part 1, go ahead and watch that now before you get to this, especially if you don't want to hear any spoilers. Before releasing her second studio album, Gangstress, Khia started taking shots at Jackie O and Trina.
I read a couple of interviews and I heard my name just talked about being slandered. I'm like, what's the problem? Like, why is she calling my name? She don't know me.
She said, Jackie O, I don't like her.
In fact, during an interview, Khia had the following to say: I am the queen of the South, and the streets know that. Trina is a throwback. She's been in the game for 10 years. What has she done? Nothing. Trina wouldn't be shit without Trick, and Jackie O ain't shit. In response to all the negative things that Khia was saying about Jackie O, Jackie responded with a track called Pop Off.
I don't even want to entertain this bitch, but the hoe keep saying disrespectful shit during her interviews, using my lyrics, quoting my shit in her interview.
During the 2006 Ozone Awards, Khia, Trina and Jackie O were finally in the same building after a lot of back and forth. The tension in the room was so thick, one could almost cut it with a knife. Most people thought that a fight would take place. However, luckily, the ladies kept it classy. Or did they? Evidently, Jackie O didn't take too kindly to the beef. She had her crew wear t-shirts that read "Fuck Khia" and called herself the Queen of the South on stage.
Queen of the South! Y'all know how I do it. I don't give a fuck.
Jackie O, I love your shirt!
Khia then took this opportunity to let her ops know how she feels about them.
Fuck the mother hoe!
Now we all know Khia isn't one to go down without a fight. In fact, following the Ozone Awards, she released a track called Wacky O, a diss track directed at Jackie O.
Grab your man when you see Khia. Call the cops when you see Khia.
Now around 2008, Khia tried her hand at reality TV, featuring on a reality show called Miss Rap Supreme, one where contestants battle to win the title of next great female rapper. In an unfortunate turn of events, Khia got kicked off the show for using a rhyme that she had used in a previous song. And you guessed it, this made her extremely upset. MC Search, the person who called her out and ultimately got her packing, got called a hater by Khia, and she felt like he hated on her because she was the bigger artist. Now Khia certainly made a career out of taking jabs at almost everything that catches her attention. This particular time, her eyes caught sight of Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday. Now around the time of its release, Khia went to her blog to attack Nicki. Khia called Nicki a ghost-written Wheezy wannabe and was in disbelief that she wasted her money to buy Nicki's album. She tagged the Pink Friday album a waste of time, and she wasn't down with it. Now this wasn't the last time that Khia went at Nicki. In fact, around 2020, Khia decided to talk about Nicki once more. Now around this time, Nicki faced widespread condemnation for collaborating with 6ix9ine, the worldwide known snitch. Khia obviously led the charge and decided to take to Twitter once more to attack Nicki. She accused Nicki's husband and 6ix9ine of being pedophiles and also blasted Nicki for her bad business decision making. Now if that wasn't enough, Khia took shots at the Queen Bee herself. Now around the time when Beyonce released her Lemonade album, a lot of people were happy that it came out, especially the Beehive. However, Khia was simply not impressed. She accused the Queen Bee of making blacks look bad in Lemonade's visual album and tagged the video as basically being boring. She also went ballistic on Serena Williams, who featured in the visual, and called her a slave.
She's influenced a lot of girls to leave their motherfucker.
First of all, the video was tied and through and long, and it just made black people look bad as hell. The bitch, you walk around with this blonde, long ass hair, but you want African queens and kings in your video. Serena has her goddamn jester dancing and stripping for us. I can't believe Serena got on there. It was Beyonce prop twerking in a bodysuit in this long ass black slave ass video she did.
Wow.
And it was just her in pain. She like Keisha Cole and K. Michelle and all the rest of them crying through the whole hour and 5 minutes of the video. Every woman black woman, she's sitting up there. The black woman is the most hated. The black woman is the most disrespected. The black woman is the most fucked over. No other race disrespects or gets more like the black woman. The black woman ain't shit. Black kids dying, black men, the daddies ain't there beating, abusing their children. Then she got the African girl, like bitch, I'm going to Africa. But bitch, you the only one walking around with blonde hair and blue eyes.
Now, just like she did to Nicki Minaj, this wasn't the only time that Khia took shots at Beyonce. Around 2013, she accused Beyonce of only caring about her fans' money and labeled Beyonce as unoriginal. Now, you know how the Beehive is. As soon as they heard what Khia had to say, they attacked. However, Khia remained unfazed. Now, Khia is also taking shots at Tunchi, the Young Money boss, Drake's mentor, Lil Wayne. In the heightened mood of the Black Lives Matter movement, Lil Wayne came under fire for his remarks that were seen as being sympathetic to white police.
Recently stirring controversy on Fox Sports when he said he personally doesn't see racism because so many of his fans are white.
I thought that was clearly a message that there was no such thing as racism.
There was a lot of backlash from people about that. Would you change it, what you said, or you still feel the same way? What's your thought on Black Lives Matter?
What is it? What do you mean? It just sounds weird. I didn't know that you put a name on. It's not a name, it's not whatever. It's somebody got shot by police and for a reason. I am a young, black, rich. If that don't let you know that America understands Black matter these days, I don't know what it is. Don't come at me with that dumb man.
And trust Khia not to overlook that too. In a video that came up on social media, Khia dragged Lil Wayne mercilessly and claimed that he was taking heroin, which was messing up with his mental capacity, and also said that Lil Wayne was never for black people at all.
Word on the curve, Lil Wayne needs to get his ass beat and be ashamed of himself. Ever since Sour Puss infected you, you ain't been the same, nigga. I told y'all that a long time ago, and everybody can get roasted, accusing you, including you. We the People versus Lil Wayne and them 3 dreads he got on the top of his head. Weezy. You are being charged with being a dick in the mouth, cracker-loving drug addict that don't know when to shut the fuck up. Let's talk about the order. Let's be real, Lil Krusty has never been for the people. You claim you've never experienced hate and racism, and now you're saying there's nothing more we can do as a people about the wrongful deaths and the killing and murder of black people that's going on in America. See, that heroin done went to your head. Bitch, kill yourself, because again, you've been out of order. We the People say we bet you would think of more to do if Resume little stocky ass had a knee on her neck. We the People say, maybe you do a little bit more, you know, if it was lean being poured out and heroin and crack cocaine being wasted in the streets instead of our blood, Lil Wayne. Maybe you will run out there and want to fight then to get that lean up off the concrete.
Now it appears rappers aren't the only one to feel Khia's wrath. She has also taken issue with Amber Rose. At the core of their tension, Khia doesn't believe Amber Rose deserves her fame. She believes Amber merely uses the feminist movement for her own monetary gain. Does she have a point here? I don't know. To add insult to injury, Khia also took shots at Amber's physical appearance.
Somebody else. Amber Rose. I don't know who told this bitch she was a role model, but you ain't. I'm sick of you too. What the fuck? We didn't talk Amber Rose. Amber Rose. You know she was letter A. That bitch get an award. She been letter A for the 5 years straight. Amber Rose, I got to bring this bitch up because they fans sent me plenty of emails about her taking this picture of her pussy. And then the next thing you know, she introduced her child to this nigga, this little child. She done introduced it. She done took that child. I said, where's get your child? Who is this nigga she done introduced this child to? She ain't known her but 2 weeks. Talking about some 21 Savage. She ain't but 21 years old. This child is old. And the child's like, well, what's going on? They want to know, well, what is going on? Talk about she's a feminist. And I'm like, no, bitch. We got to talk about you for letter A because you is not no damn feminist. When that selling pussy made you a feminist?
Now around 2017, the tension between Remy Ma and Nicki Minaj came to a peak. Remy dropped Sheether, a scathing diss track at Nicki, while Nicki dropped the underwhelming No Frauds. At that moment, female hip-hop was making a lot of noise. Who won the beef was the debate amongst hip-hop fans. But while some people had something constructive to say, others took this time to troll. More specifically, Khia took this opportunity to weigh in on the beef by showing love for Remy's husband Papoose by wearing a shirt with his face on it. Everybody's been wanting to know my opinion on the Remy Ma and Nicki situation, but I've been getting so much neck and back and peaceful and click lately that I've been in my happy thoughts, and I just really haven't had time. But it's something about that papoose. Ooh, I've got so much respect for papoose. You know, that's a black king right there. Since I have so much respect for Papoose, I think it's best for me to keep my comments to myself so I can keep him happy all the time. On IG, Khia took shots at Remy, claiming that most people can't name 5 Remy Ma songs that don't include Fat Joe without using Google. Name 5 Remy Ma songs without Google since y'all love her. I'll wait. As a courtesy, I will let you guys include features with Fat Joe. Clearly, Khia isn't afraid to go at anyone. Now around 2017, she became a weekly co-host alongside her friend and trans woman T.S. Madison in a weekly gossip web series entitled The Queen's Court. At its peak, the show had over 300,000 views per episode, and the show was going very smoothly at the time until a disagreement ensued between them. This led to Khia leaving to start up her own solo vlog with her new weekly web series. Her vlog was titled Gag Order, the story between the period of the event of the disagreement and split spectacularly hit the internet, starting from the changes T.S. Madison decided to bring to the show. Initially, the whole concept of the show was basically having Madison and Khia sitting in front of an iPad doing the usual gossip. Madison decided to switch it up and thought the talk show needed a real set. In that light, Khia and Madison set off to get new props, but Madison didn't think it was enough. Madison hired a professional crew to handle the lighting and camera equipment. It backfired epically.
We was having some technical difficulties with the situation at first, but see, let me tell you something, boo. I'm not gonna let the ship go down. I'm not gonna let the ship go down, girl, honey, without putting on a life jacket and swimming. You hear me? She wanna do it, but we didn't start on time. The production was messed up. All this stuff, we didn't. It just come and say hi. The energy just went off. Khia, please. Do you know for 2 or 3 days, you saying your energy off? Hold on, Monique, let me say. For 2 or 3 days, I've been trying to... I don't want to cry, but I've been feeling so by myself for these days, trying to make this thing go right. Y'all left yesterday, y'all went and did y'all thing. I've been trying to get lights perfect, this stuff perfect, this stuff right. I'm not feeling it.
Okay. I know, baby, but
do business. This shit is fucked up.
I agree, baby, but me and you gonna speak, because me and you don't have no issue with each other. We gonna speak like two sisters.
We ain't got to speak while we taping. The shit is fucked up. But it's not taping us. It don't matter.
Nothing went well when they tried to interview Monique during one of their live shows. Everything was jumbled up, and after so many delays, Madison could not get it to work, making Khia mad, causing her to leave the show for good. After the big blow-up, nobody heard from them until the following week. Madison came up to announce that the show was on hiatus till March of that year and reiterated her and Khia's commitment to the show. Khia did not feel the same about it. In fact, Khia broke her silence later on and went on her usual untamed rant on a live stream. During her rant, she announced how she was left in the dark concerning the makeover of the show, but was still cool with Madison. However, she went on to roast Monique and the production crew. Madison debunked Khia's claim of not consulting her before adding new touches to the show, and also said she was cool with Khia but didn't understand why Khia had blocked her on all social media platforms. This was only one of the so many fallouts and attacks Khia brought on as a media personality. There were so many more. Khia is involved in a little acting and producing. She also wrote a book called Ignoring the Signs, which came out in 2016. She also does online content on the Bigo app Live under the name Judge Khia Dumas. Khia gets about 1 million monthly listeners on Spotify, and to no surprise, her most popular song is My Neck and My Back. In essence, Khia did her thing. She's opinionated and quick to let everybody know what's on her mind. And if she wasn't the queen of the South at one point, one can simply say she was the queen of instigating rap beef. The artist is only known for one song. She's the definition of a one-hit wonder. But as she put it, some artists can't even make one hit. That's it for me, man. It's your boy Ali. What happened to Khia in your opinion? Let me know down below. If you have any video requests, be sure to let me know on Instagram at Ali Talks Music. Till next time, peace.